Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to the park. Now today we're going to be focusing on some of those little niggles you might be getting in that lower spine and trying to keep those hips nice and flexible to keep us mobile as we get older. So we're going to start off with our parallel feet, hip distance apart, pulling up in that spine. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and we're going to do a small little contraction in that tummy to soften those knees, tuck the tummy to the back of the spine, reach those arms forward and just feel that slight cat back in the tailbone there, and just reach for 4 and 3, pulsing down gently, 2 and 1, and peel yourself back up again. Feel that pull up out of that waist, pull that tummy in, breath in through the nose, feel that nice deep tuck as you gently with the out breath soften those knees, tuck that tailbone under, tummy to the back of the spine, really feel that gentle cat back in that lower spine, reaching those arms forward. Be careful not to raise the shoulders and shorten the neck. With that gentle out breath, we're going to pulse into that for 4 and 3, really tucking nice and deep here, 2 and 1, and peel yourself up and stand nice and tall. Okay, let's take that a little bit deeper and go down to the floor. So standing in the center of your mat, take one foot back nice and gently to come safely down, soften that back knee, engage the core and come down to your half kneel nice and gently. Hand goes down, drop the side of that tailbone down, swing that back leg round and come into your pike sit-up position. So sitting in the center of your mat, a nice length in your leg, pull up through that spine, crown of the head reaching to the ceiling, shoulders rotated down and back and opening up that chest. Pull that tummy in with the in-breath. With the out-breath, we're going to flex those feet and tuck that tummy to the back of the spine again. Reach those arms forward towards the toes without hunching the shoulders. And we're going to pulse into that nice tuck and curl here again for 4 and 3. Breath in to come up a little bit, not all the way, down 2 and out breath for 1 and peel ourselves up again and let those feet relax again. Let's do that twice more. Breath in to sit tall. Breath out, contract, flex the feet so that we feel the stretch down the leg as well and into that lower spine to go 1 and 2 and 3. Lengthen that spine as we reach it away and peel ourselves up. Let those feet relax again. One more time. Breath in, breath out. Lift out of that waist first before you go anywhere. And breath out as we pulse back 1 and 2. Pull that tummy back to the spine. 3, tailbone tuck, and 4. And peel ourselves up and relax those feet. Take the hands around behind the tailbone. Bring them closer to that hip line there. Thumbs and fingertips pushing into the floor, nice and square and pulled up. As we push into the floor with our fingertips there and lengthen those arms, we're going to flex those feet and we're going to lengthen through from the base of the spine. So notice my spine is straight. I'm not curling at all. I'm lifting out of that weight. The push of those hands into the floor helps me lengthen right from the base of that spine. So I pulse for 1, out breath 2, out breath 3, out breath 4. Hold it there for a second and gently soften the knees, contracting the tummy and peel yourself up and sit nice and straight. Give those legs a bit of a shake. You're going to get a stretch at the top of the leg as well, but we're trying to really lift out of the base of the spine. So it's not about going deep, it's about lifting up and tall, keeping the stretch through that spine and that back. Here we go. Fingertips in place, bring them close to that spine, at the back, to the tailbone. Thumbs are quite close here. Now if you've got long arms, you can put the hands right the way down and push the heel of the hand into the floor. Let me do it that way this time as well. Here we go. Sit nice and tall. Breath in, sit tall. Flex those feet and out breath to push 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Imagine you're reaching your chest to the far end beyond your feet and soften the knees and contracting the tummy and peel yourself up. We're going to do this twice more. Nice and tall. Breath in. Breath out, put those hands round. Now fingertips or flat hands, whichever you prefer. As tall as you can in that back. Lift in, breath, and out breath to flex the feet and lengthen through that back. 2, out of the waist. 3 and 4 and release and peel. peel yourself back up. Okay, we're going to do the stretch the other way for that lower spine. So we're going to pull up and sit nice and tall. We're going to flex those feet with that out breath as we tuck that tummy to the back of the spine with the hands placed either side of the thighs. We're going to aim to reach the crown of the head and pulse forwards to try to tap, even if you don't reach it, the top of the head towards the kneecaps, feeling that lovely stretch in that lower spine here for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Hold it for a second. Breath in and breath out. Soften the knees and pull the tummy in and soften the knees to pull yourself up nice and safely. Let's do that again one more time. Hands either side of those thighs. Breath in, flex those feet. Breath out, we contract in that spine and we pulse down towards those kneecaps for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and soften and peel yourself up nice and safe. Breath in, sit tall, release the feet, flex them as you breath out. Reach the head forward, contract in that tummy and drop the top of the head towards the kneecaps again for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Soften the knees and peel yourself. You can push into the floor with those hands to help yourself come up nice and safely. Okay, so we're going to combine those two exercises. We're going to reach those hands behind that tailbone, flex those feet and push for 4 and a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Pull up and sit tall. Breath in, breath out. Here we go. We contract, we go, pulsing the crown of the head to the knees. For 3 and 4, soften the knees, peeling up, pushing the hands into the floor to help. One more time. We breath in as we change. We breath out to prepare. We breath in to lift and we push 1. Out breath. 2 and 3 and 4. Soften and peel yourself up nice and safe. Transfer those hands to the front. Let those legs relax just a little bit. Here we go again. Breath in as you start to flex. Squeeze those glutes, contracting the tummy. Crown of the head goes down for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And peel yourself up with soft knees and come up nice and tall again. Okay, so just give those legs a little bit of a slide just to lengthen through the leg and sit nice and tall in that body. So I'm trying to keep the length in the spine as I just lengthen through those legs at the same time. Open up those arms. Okay, so for the next position, we're just going to see if we can take a little bit of a loosener for that hip. Hands here to support me. I'm just going to flex that foot and I'm going to pull that leg with the in breath towards my chest. Out breath, I'm going to drop into that open butterfly and slide into that little circle movement. Breath in, breath out. Sitting nice and tall. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Little rotation in that hip line and let's just see if we can do that on the other side. Here we go, flexing that foot. Breath in as I slide it up, pulling that tummy in. Breath out to open up that hip. Don't worry if it doesn't go too deep and slide it back to where it came from. Breath in and out. Don't drop in that waist. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Excellent. Okay, bringing the first leg back up again and just planting it at the ankle. Here we go. We're just going to keep that foot nice and square and we're going to drop that hip open and slide the foot into the ankle. Sit nice and tall. So we've got this lovely open thigh, keeping that hip nice and relaxed. We're going to keep pulling up in that waist. We're going to reach the opposite hand across to the long leg and we're going to keep the length in that spine to stretch through that lower spine. We're going to reach and pulse 1 and 2. Open the chest. 3 and 4 with a pointed foot. Then we're going to flex the foot and do the same again. See if you can reach. Don't worry if you can't reach your toe, but see if you can reach beyond your toe, keeping the length and the lift out of that lower back. 3 and 4 and pull up. See if you can take it a little bit higher and open up that hip a little bit more. Okay, reaching up nice and tall. Same thing again, point that foot. We're going to reach towards that long leg. 2, helping to open up and loosen that hip as well as keep the length in the lower back for 4 pulses. Flex that foot and reach again. Now notice my free arm is at the back, supporting behind my hip line to keep the length in my spine there. So I'm pushing through to the floor there. I soften and I peel myself up. Now, if you can't take it higher, always keep with the previous stage. Take it a little bit higher if you can. Same thing again. Keep this leg nice and parallel. Keep the lift out of that waist. Breath in to prepare. Hand at the back. We breath out and we reach 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Soften, contract and peel back to come up nice and safe. Now flex that foot, reach over that foot again. 1 and 2. Keeping that nice and open here. That's 4. Contract and peel yourself back up. Okay, staying with this leg. We give that leg a helping hand to come back up to parallel line. Drop the foot just down by the calf or the ankle and support yourself with your hands just to allow that leg to drop inward and outward. Inward and outward. Just loosening off that hip again. Inward and outward and in and drop parallel. Let's do the other leg. So we're going to just bring that leg up into that ankle. Open it into that lower butterfly sit. Keep nice and tall. Hand reaching to the opposite long leg and lift out of that waist. Pushing with that back hand to help you keep nice and tall. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Soften and peel back nice and gently. Push it into flex. Here we go. Lifting out of that lower back. Here we go. We reach and keeping that hip open. For 4 and 3 and 2. Out breath 1. And soften and peel yourself up. Bring that leg a little bit higher into the center of the leg. Sit nice and tall. Point that foot. Same thing again. Reaching palm up. Open the chest, push and lengthen for 3 and 4. Soften and peel yourself up. Keep that leg flexed now. Same thing again, pull up. We reach for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And soften and peel yourself up. Pull that leg a little bit higher if you can. Remember, keep the previous stages if it's too high for you. Pulling up out of that tummy. Lift with the in-breath. Reach with that pointed foot. Open that chest. 2. You don't have to go deep to feel the stretch in that lower spine. There. And pull up. Flex that foot. One more time. Reach it out. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And soften and peel yourself up. Bring that leg with the helping hand up into parallel. Drop the foot a little bit lower. Both hands go just behind to support you, and with the out breath drop that leg over, trying to keep the hips and the shoulders square so I feel the stretch round that tailbone and in the thigh, and then breath in center and out to open. Let that foot naturally support you. 2, breath in and out, breath in and out, breath in and out, and bring it back into center. Okay, just to finish off, bring those feet up into that sit-up position. Allow the legs to flop apart, trying to keep your toes touching and the soles of the feet. Don't bring the legs too close to the body. Sit as tall as you can. This is really good for keeping the hips nice and flexible and keeping them nice and open, and for stretching that lower spine. We sit really tall with the in-breath. Out-breath, we contract slightly in that lower tummy to stretch the very base of that back. We keep that contraction, and with the in-breath we reach the crown of our head towards our feet. You don't have to go too deep, but if you can actually put your head on the toes, that's fine. You don't have to go that deep though. Breath out, we open up the chest and we try to bring our back into a straight spine. So even if you come almost to the whole sitting upright, it doesn't matter. Keep reaching the chest forward and feel the stretch from the base of the spine. Hands here, holding onto the ankles to support you, and keep the weight of the elbows on those open thighs to feel that stretch in the open hip line. Then we breath in to sit properly tall. Let's do that. We breath in to sit tall. We breath out to contract. We hold the contraction. We breath in to reach forward. We breath out to open up. We breath in to sit tall. One more time. It's out breath, in breath, out breath, in breath. Again. Out breath, in breath, out breath. Really feel the stretch to pull up, and in breath to sit tall. Breath in and long breath out to close those legs, hands either side of the hip line, flex those feet, final loosener, keep sitting tall and just let those legs roll from side to side, just to loosen off those hips a little bit more and come all the way back to your very start. And you can repeat that whole sequence again if you wish. If you like that video, don't forget, give it the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.